Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. It's the end of the week for me, so you know what that means. We got an interview with the better half of the sound test room, Joe Wood. We're going to kick it off with a track from Doug and Joe's brand new album, Up to the Below. Let's rock. How do you do? Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, it's Friday here in Australia, Thursday for the rest of you living in the past. If you're watching on Facebook, you can come over here and join us over here at the YouTubes at youtube.com/JadeStarr, or you can jump over to the website at howtoapp.ios.com, or you can actually watch the show also on Twitch at twitch.tv/howtoapp on iOS. Yes, so today on the show, channeling my Doug for this, we have the better half of the sound test room, somebody who I have grown to become really close friends with. She's super talented in many, many ways. She's the backbone of the sound test room. She's a vocalist, a musician, a creative spark in her own right, and she's an absolutely wonderful person. I don't have her on the line at the moment, so this is a first. I'm going to give her a call right now and bring her onto the show, because this is how we roll now. So we're giving her a call. Let's see if everything's working. Get a camera up. Welcome to the show, ladies.
I can't hear you, my headphones.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You actually probably don't even need them. You know what?
I can't hear you, my headphones.
Because they'll probably reconnect in a second, the headphones. Here's the deal.
I can't hear you at all. Oh, hello, everybody.
All right, well, relax. So just make sure... How did your headphones connect before?
Well, shall I try and connect them again?
Yeah. See, this is while she's connecting the headphones. Here's the deal. I used to do this show doing an interview tactic of using PC only, right? But then we started doing iPads. And ever since I've been interviewing people on iPads, it's been fucked. Hey! You can hear me now, can't ya? Hey, we're good. The moral of the story is don't do interviews using Skype and iPads, because iPads and iOS is shit. It really is. It sucks. Welcome to the show, Joe. How you going?
Oh, well, I'm all right. Thanks now.
You're all right.
The sound test room? What?
What do you mean? Yeah, I know the sound test room. Like, the sound never works.
Shite.
Yeah. Okay. So we're all good. We're all connected. Everything's good. Hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining us today. And I'm going to jump straight in and ask the first question. Hopefully you can hear me all good. You've got your booze, yeah? Yeah. You've got your booze.
Oh, yeah.
Joe's got her booze. Everything's good. I've got my coffee. We're ready to rock. The first question. Joe, what's it like living with Doug?
Oh, God. I'd like to say it's an adventure. It's like a live stream 24/7 is what it's like. That's all I can really say. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Interesting in what way? You're not going to press on it.
Hang on. It's.
Are you watching this, Doug?
It's a character. What can I say? You all know what he's like. It's just like he's on screen, only it's like 1,000 times that.
Do you know who he is, Joe? That's my second question.
Some days I actually wonder who he is.
See, you thought you were going to get the stock standard questions that I normally throw out. But
I did, yeah, and I had an answer all prepared.
I thought I'd throw you under the bus and just make it a little bit difficult. All right, so let's get serious. Joe, what does music mean to you?
it's memories for me, really. When I hear some music, it conjures up memories, things that's happened in the past. But making music is the relaxation thing. You know, music is what brought me and the Douglas together. So it means an awful lot, really. An awful.
Do you recall the music that was played in your household when you were growing up?
Oh, God. Well, my dad was a drummer, and he used to listen to jazz. So that was played quite a lot. And he used to have his kit upstairs, and they'd play records upstairs and drum along to them. And there were all the records left by my brothers. So I listened to a lot of Beatles, an awful lot of Beatles. And sort of like the stuff that my sister, who's 10 years older than me, she listened to, because she was the only one that I ever actually lived with, because all the other ones were so much older than me. They'd left home, got married. So I listened to Eagles, Bread, you know, all the classics.
Yeah. just don't play the...
all the stuff you're into, Jade.
Yeah. Have you thought about doing a cover of an Eagles song?
Nickelback.
Nickelback, Creed, yeah? Yeah, you love a bit of Creed as well?
No. Do you know, I don't know who Creed
Hey,
are.
You're better off.
I honestly don't know.
You don't want to. No. You'd rather have an ear infection, trust me. Much more fun. Boom. You knew it was going to happen. Yeah, don't get me started. So, has the music that you listened to when you were young, has it influenced what you create now?
No.
Not at all.
No, I honestly don't know what influenced me. No, I don't. No, you know, I can quite categorically say no. But I suppose something influenced me, but I have absolutely no clue.
What influences you now? What do you think influences your music now?
I don't think it's any mainstream people. I think it's actually listening to the music from the community. Mm-hmm. That's what influences me. I think listening to and watching streams like yours, you know, you influence me. Not necessarily in a good way all the time.
Jeez. Well, oh God, you poor thing. I don't know what to say. Do you need some cream for that? A tonic, maybe?
Nothing influences me.
Who does? Russ, did you hear that? Fucking hell, Russ. Yeah. So Russ influences you. All right, so I'm going to be all over the place today because, you know, we're just gonna have some fun with this interview. All right, so do you remember the first album that you purchased?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, enlighten me.
And I don't know whether I bought it or whether Mum and Dad bought it for me. And it was Pinky and Perky.
Who?
They'll find that one.
I've fucking no idea who the fuck that is. Who is it? Pinky and... Did you say Pinky and Perky?
Pinky and Perky. Yeah, Pinky and Perky.
All right, here we go. Pinky. So it's children's television show. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. It was the music of the little piggies.
Pinky and Perky. Oh my God! So, I'm used to. I'm used to like showing images of Kiss or something like that. No, but no, Pinky and Perky. There we go. So, what was the album?
Perky.
Was it just their theme music, or what the hell was it? Is there videos of Pinky and Perky?
Oh, I don't know. It was just a record that were there, you know, Pinky and Perky. I mean, I was probably about 15, 16 at the time, you know, when I were into Pinky and Perky.
Pinky and Perky. I don't want to get a copyright claim, but let's see what we can find for Pinky and Perky.
Now we come to our guest stars. They're very dear friends of ours on Cracker Track and of yours because I know how much you enjoy meeting them.
Look
Here
at
they are
this.
again, Pinky and Perky.
Oh! Oh, Pinky and Perky. All right, that's enough of that. I don't want to get a copyright claim. There we go. Pinky and Perky singing. What were they like? Were they American or? They kind of look like a rip-off of the Chipmunks, really.
Oh, no, they didn't really have an accent. It was big.
Well, they didn't have an accident. What? Somebody tried to kill them. Boom.
Oh, boom.
Pinky and Perky had a hitman after them, apparently, and they don't exist anymore. Boom. Look at Doug. Look, this isn't a Doug. Doug's just written in the chat, good God, the shame. You can talk, Doug. Check this out. Look at... You can talk. Look at this. Look at... Jesus. The shame. Oh, my God. So we're already off the rails, and it's just going to get better, folks. So I hope you're ready. Hope you're here for a laugh today and a bit of fun, because that's what we're going to do. So what format was Pinky and Perky on? Was it cassette or vinyl?
Vinyl. They were on a record.
Wow. Do you still have it?
Oh, no. The sad thing is, when I moved to Spain, all my records never arrived in Spain, so I sadly lost Pinky and Perky, along with all my brother's Beatles albums.
Oh, shit.
I've never told him that, and he'll never watch this, so it really don't make any odds.
Note to self, find Joe's brother and...
Yeah, no, all my records, they never arrived in Spain with the removal company.
So there's some lucky person sitting there out in the world, got some unexpected package with a whole bunch of Beatles albums and Pinky and Perky.
And Pinky and Perky. It's one of the terrible regrets of moving to Spain, losing Pinky and Perky.
But you met Doug.
Although later on I did find Perky again.
All right, tell us. Oh, God. Boom.
Well, I met Doug. Right. He's Perky.
You hear that, Doug? You're quite perky. Well, you lost Pinky and Perky. You found Doug. So
yeah.
All right. So so have you always wanted, like, I know, like, you make music now and you sing now. So was singing and making music something you always wanted to do? Was it something you did when you were young?
No.
Not at all.
When I was young, I asked my mum and dad if they'd send me to acting classes and elocution lessons.
Boom.
And no, I did. And my mum said I was on the list. I think she just said that because there were no way that she was going to send me to acting and elocution lessons, you know. But that's what I asked for and never got. Although with my accent, I'm sure you can't tell that I've never had the elocution lessons.
No, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
It does, yeah. And I've seen it.
So, and later on we have a special part of the show where Joe's going to get up with a book on her head and walk around backwards in the room saying, "The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain." All right. Boom.
All right.
Oh, dear. All right. So you moved to Spain. Tell us about Spain. All right. So you jumped on a plane. How old were you when you went to Spain?
33.
And what was the driving motivation to go to Spain?
Grass is always greener, innit? You know? Sold everything, sold the house, got in the camper van with 2 young children and 2 dogs, Springer Spaniels actually, and the then husband, and set off on this wild adventure. That was it. Nowhere, no house to go to. I had a sister who lived there, and we parked on her driveway for a while. And I mixed with the beautiful people. I was a lady that coughed.
I was going to say, you sound like a gypsy.
It was a bit like that.
I landed in the driveway.
Oh, it's like Ivan in his camping trip.
So I forget that you can drive to Spain. I forget. I always think that you have to jump on a plane like it's going over to Adelaide or something. But no, so it was like the European vacation off to Spain, and so when you got there, what you got in? What kind of work did you do there? Because I know you did like some. You tell the story.
I worked for a radio station for a while, and I did things like I plotted the on-air adverts. I did some voiceover for adverts. I did a thing called Joe's Can of Worms at about 8 o'clock in the morning, and they'd ring me up, and what they'd do is they'd say, "We're going to put you on air at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Can you write something that lasts about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes? And it's just you doing a monologue about something like your gripes, like I did things like, and I'm really sorry for all the vegetarians out there, but hey.
Suck it up.
Well, about vegetarians. I did doctor's receptionist. That was the only complaint that I ever got, was the doctor's receptionist complaining. People who drive 4x4s that have never seen mud in their life, those sort of things. So I did that for a while, and then they just stopped ringing, you know what I mean? Now it happens.
That's
yeah. No goodbyes, no nothing. They just stopped ringing. And I bet they wished they'd have carried on ringing, because I did end up in the office, which was worse. So yes, I did that for a while. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. I'd have actually worked at the radio station for nothing. And to be honest with you, quite a lot of the time I did.
Yeah, well, that's true. That a lot of people do in radio. That is a sad fact of radio. A lot of people who make a start in radio end up doing it for a love job, getting coffees, doing anything they can just to get that spot on the radio. It's always been a very common thing for that industry. Now, I'm sure there are clips of you on the radio.
They might be, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I heard them on the 10th anniversary show on the Sound Test Room, yeah?
Oh, that was some stuff that we'd done 10 years ago for something, and Doug just pulled them out. That was on his album called Radio, and we'd done some stuff to send out to radio stations and there again, the phone never rang. Hang on, let me get the violin out.
God, I was looking for a violin sound effect there. Joe Woods, the story. The phone never rang. Boom.
Oh, hey, don't take this down. That could be the name of the next album. The phone never rang.
So in this job too, from my memory, this is where you came across Doug, yeah?
Oh no, that was later.
That was later. All right. So from there, where did you move? What role did you move into and how you met Doug.
Right, that wasn't at the radio station where I met Doug.
Oh, that was
somewhere completely different. Yeah, I'd left the radio station then. Excuse me. Doug started a rock academy.
right.
But the very first time that Doug and I ever met, he was up at a neighbour's house, and I'd found a stray dog, like you do. And I'd brought it home, like you do. And my dogs didn't happen to like this dog. So I decided I'd take it for a walk up the road. And every time we got to my neighbour's house, it wouldn't go any further. And she went, Joe, come in. So I went in with this dog, and she says, who's that? I said, oh, I've just found it. You know, mad dog woman of Javier. So I've just found it, and the pound's closed. I've got to wait for it to open. So I'm trying to drag it for a walk, and it's not having it. It won't go any further than your house. And she says, this is Doug. It's going to be renting this garage out. It's going to be doing a rock academy. And I went, all right, mate. And that was the first time I ever met him, and he must have thought, who is this? That, look at her, you mad bitch. Anyway, the pound opened, and I took this dog down, and they said, oh, God, are you back again? And I didn't know if they were talking to me or dog, but they said, it's a regular, and its name's Virus. Virus? Who calls the dog Virus? Honestly.
Sounds like it's a dog that's hard to get rid of.
I tell you what, apparently it was just in and out all bloody week. There were a hole in the fence where the owners couldn't be bothered to block it up, and this dog would just out and in. Virus. Never forget that name. Virus.
Doctor.
So I was walking a dog called Virus when I met Doug. The rest is history.
Doug just written in the chat, cool name for a dog. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's say hello to the people here, because there's a lot of people here. Let's quickly, as much as I can, run through some hellos. So, hi, Tom, Rochelle, Brad, Example, SM Borthwick, Russ, Colin, Joshua Good, Stephen, Nina, Doug's here, Hambo Hounslow, Si's here. There's so many people here. Did I say Russ? Yeah. If you see any, if you're looking at the chat, yell them out, Joe. You get to do your hellos.
Hi, Joey. Hi, Doug. Hi, Ed B. Hi, Ed B. Hi, Colin Powell. Lydia Wood. Hey, my daughter. Hello. Ross. Tom. God, I feel like Pete Johns.
Hello, this is Studio Live Today with Jay Woods. Hello, Hippie. You see Hippie's here. Boom.
Oh, hello, Hippie.
Yep. Head over to Hippie's.
Okay.
I got to do my impersonation of Hippie while I was here. Everybody head over to Hippie's channel, sub him up. Boom. There we go. That's for you, Hippie. Boom.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for being here. And hello, Kev. Kev's here as well. Josephine DeSmet. Man, there's so many of you.
Is that me, Kev?
Kev's here. Yep, Kev's causing trouble. Ivan's here. Everyone's here.
Ivan.
The GarageBand Guide's here. Patrick.
Oh, Patrick, hello.
Doctor's orders! Everyone is here.
Dr. Z.
Yeah, Dr. Z, yep. So we've got the whole crew here. Thanks so much for hanging out here. All right, what am I going to ask you next? Well, but there's a little bit of a story to how you actually met Doug. Like, there's certain things I can't go into, can I? Gee.
No, you can't.
Gee, what are they?
Yeah, you can't.
But can you, like, dance around part of it to say how? Because he was...
Not sure that's the right word, but there you go.
So he was looking for some advertising or something, yeah?
It was, yeah, but he was looking for some advertising, and basically our radio station said, no, we don't want him to advertise on our station. And then years later, when I met Doug, I volunteered this information to him. And that's all I can say about that.
Gee.
And I'm just going to swallow because I don't want to spit it out everywhere all over my phone.
I did promise I'd try not to make you laugh today because, anybody who knows, we hang out on Clubhouse for a bit, and sometimes Jo likes to laugh, and sometimes she can laugh for 3 hours straight. And it can be a problem, can't it, Jo?
It's a gift. It's an absolute gift.
So, all right, so you met Doug, and what happened from there? Like, was it just dancing around?
Oh, look at him.
I know, he's so adorable.
Right, he opened this rock academy. I turned 40, and I said to my husband, I said, do you know what, I'd really like to go learn to sing. And he said, well, go on then. So I went to see him, and I said, I'd like to learn to sing, and we took I don't know, it was an hour's lesson, but I think for the first lesson, it took about half an hour for me to decide what song I'd like to sing. So I started practicing Proud by whatever they're called.
I don't know.
What are they called? Who sang Proud?
I don't know.
Who sang Proud?
Well, let me look up whatever they're called. No, they don't have an account on Apple Music.
I wanted to sing Pinky and Perky, but he wouldn't let me.
Oh, thank you, Hippie, for the super chat. Hippie says, rock on. Life is the spice of life. Boom.
So it was Proud that I started singing, and we did, because there were lots of other people, people learning guitar, and it was basically set up for the teenagers of the area. But then all those mums and dads decided, well, kids, get out of the way, this is for us, that we're living vicariously now, we're in here. So the mums and dads started making bands. I did join a band. Doug and this other bloke said, we've made a band for you to join. And I said, oh, great, I lasted a week. And I don't know if you can understand that, Jade, but I've got to be honest with you. The guy who played the bass got right on my tits. And I left the band and went back to being a solo artist.
So you didn't hold a grudge or anything?
No, never. You know me, I don't hold grudges.
That's odd. I wouldn't expect you to hold a grudge.
Yeah, so I went and did that. So I did this singing stuff, and people thought I were all right. And then Doug and I were talking, and we said, why don't we work together doing some singing? So I talked to my husband, and he said, oh, yeah, that sounds good. So we started doing that and writing stuff. And that's it.
And then you shacked up, yeah?
Well, we did do, yeah, eventually. But we were best friends, and we were best friends for a very long time.
Yeah, so, look...
Can't stand each other now. Yeah.
See, I know the whole story. I think I've heard it. Before. On the many nights we've stayed up talking shit on the internet. When Doug's not around.
Do you mean when he's sleeping?
Yep, that's 18 hours a day Doug sleeps, folks, just so you know. And another thing you might not know about Doug and Jo. Jo's been lacing Doug's food with arsenic for the last 3 years.
Yeah. I've found out, though, it isn't arsenic, it's just almond oil.
Oh,
Who knew?
well,
Who knew?
oh no. It's pretty easy to confuse arsenic and almond oil.
I know. Gutted.
So, Doug just wrote, I knew it. No, you didn't. God. It's the best kept secret on the internet. So after you two hooked up, obviously you came back to the UK from there, yeah?
Yeah.
And was
Yeah.
that another trek across? So was it a trailer trek or was it an adventure?
Well, we hired a van.
Right.
And this were in the days when Doug could drive. You know, he could see properly and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I say he could drive, you know. He sat behind a steering wheel. But he could see. And we drove back through the night. We drove to Santander and we got on this ferry. And Charlotte had stayed in Spain with her dad. And Lydia came back to England with us. And we got on this ferry. Oh, no, before we got there, all he called me all the way across Spain, from one side to the other, was sat nag. Because I just kept saying, you're on the wrong side of the road. You do this, you do that. Because, you know, I'm not the best passenger. And
I would never have guessed that.
I know. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Who would have known?
No.
And we got on the ferry and, oh, my God, it were rough. Oh, my God. We went and had this meal and we decided it was a special occasion we'd have steak. I'm not joking. There were more fat than there was meat. Oh, we looked at it and it was like... So we got up from this table and we walked out and there was this massive wave and we just all shot down this bloody ferry. And Doug went green. And him and Lydia, thank God, I'd bought a bottle of bourbon. Thank God for that, you know. And Lydia and I gave them the drugs to knock them out, the seasickness tablets, and I got my bourbon. And I just wandered up and down that side on the deck. I just kept coming back in to top my glass up all night, backwards and forwards. There was no role for me. I was just going with it. As the boat went, I went with it.
The moral of the story, folks, alcohol fixes everything.
Yeah, I tell you what, it really helps when you're on a dodgy boat.
Boom. Thank you, Josephine DeSmet, for the kind super chat. Josephine has kindly written a petition for Jade to do the rest of the show in Hippie's accent. Maybe a little bit more at the end. Oh, look, am I keeping you up, Joe?
No. He's such a get, is my husband. He's just walked downstairs. He hasn't got any pants on.
Quick, turn the camera around, quick.
Oh, no. Go back to your room. You're on the bloody naughty steps later, you. Oh, my God! I'm so sorry, people. Cover your eyes.
Oh, Doug, what are you doing, dude? Oh. Hang on, technical difficulties. We'll be back in a second. God. Pleasant Doug, not Doug with his pants down. Not Doug with his pants down.
Oh, God. Oh.
Has he gone?
He's gone, yeah, he's gone. He's gone back upstairs. I want the sight to see.
See, I told you, I knew there's going to be a part in the show where he just couldn't take the back seat, could he? Like he has to, he has to go in. Do you know who I am? He has to, doesn't he?
He just can't help himself. Just can't. He's out of control.
All right, so let's bring it back a bit. And you know what? Let's play a song so you can catch your breath.
Oh, God. Thanks. So can I have a cig?
Just think, Just think, Pinky and Perky, Pinky and Perky, Pinky and Perky, Pinky and Perky, Pinky and Perky. Make it go away. Thank you, Dr. Zoris, for the super chat. All right, we're going to jump over. We're going to play another track from the Ethnesis album that you and Doug did. And then once we come back, we'll actually start talking about music and the things that you do. So,
Oh, do we have to?
no, we can just talk shit if you want. No, we should do some promotion. All right, so this is one of Russ's favourite songs, yeah? So this is O'Malley's, and I'm going to crank it up. And remember to mute your mic. Thank you, Autism Rocks, for the kind super chat as well. You guys rock so much. Hit your mute button. There she goes. Look at her. Concentrating, hitting the mute button. Oh, she's muted now. Doug's sitting there going, can you keep her muted forever? All right. All right, so this is O'Malley's. So enjoy, and we'll be right back in a momento.
Tony's lap, walking out the jazz bar door. I'm not just another whore. The taxi lights catch my lipstick smile. On to another bar for a while, to meet some more lonely guys and let them gaze into my eyes. Another night, dumb, my money in my purse, being me
Joe and Doug. Sub them up. Head over to the channel. Sub them up. Boom. Check them out. Okay, that's all the hippie you're getting for now. Joe, have you unmuted? Are you back? Are you back with us? No, you haven't. Where are you gone? I don't hear you anymore. Did you unmute?
I'm unmuted now. It's my fingers. You know, they're on ends of my hands and they don't work proper.
So, let's talk about your vocals.
A needle pulling thread.
Let's talk about your vocals, because you mentioned at the start of this that you never really, thought about singing or anything like this when you were young. And your voice is very rich and very sultry, and you've got a really amazing voice. When did you start singing? When did you start realizing that this was a thing?
I used to do a lot of karaoke because that were in pubs and I spent a lot of time there. So people would say, Joe, will you get up and have a sing? So I'd go up and have a sing. I normally found it best that I'd not had a load to drink before I got on stage, because I couldn't read the words that were going in front of me and I didn't know the lyrics. But to be fair, I don't know the lyrics of my own songs. So, and I don't know if Charlotte's here, but she'll tell you that. She pulled me up on that once whilst I was doing a gig singing our songs with the lyrics in front of me written out, and I still managed to sing the wrong lyric. So there you go. But yeah, no, so I used to do karaoke. People seemed to like it, and I thought, oh, why not? Let's have a go, see if I can.
Well, it doesn't surprise me, because before the start of the show, I asked which songs you wanted me to play from your albums, and you didn't even know any of the names of your songs.
What did I call O'Malley's?
McMalley's. You said.
I just changed it to the Scottish version.
Here, play some McMalley, Smith. I don't see a song called McMalley's on here. Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm dreadful. I am dreadful. I mean, I don't even know who Doug is.
He doesn't either. He keeps asking us. So you've moved back to the UK, and you've hooked up with Doug. So you and Doug get married, yeah?
Yeah.
How was that? I think I've got photos of it somewhere.
Oh, God, have you? Really?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
That must have been a night on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Look at this! It was nice. It was just it was a really small wedding. My sister, her husband, the girls, one of the girls' boyfriends, and my friend and her daughter, and got married at a register office, and then we went to this little castle called Canberra. I don't know why I'm doing that. Why am I at fucking jazz hands? Sorry, slow. Yeah, slow. So we had a meal there, and they opened it up especially for us, and it was just really, really nice. But I've got to be honest with you, because me and Doug aren't very social. We were about an hour into his own wedding reception with family and friends, and we were like, God, can we bin this off soon and go home? Can you eat faster? And came home, Doug got changed, and I put my onesie on, and we watched TV, and that was it.
And
that's very romantic there.
And you know what happened then? Boom.
Boom. We went back to our room.
I'm not going to play that song. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room. We'll come back to the music and what you do with Doug now. You know, because look, we'll get back to that. I want to talk about some of the crafting and stuff that you do too, because I have a bunch of photos of what you do. Tell us about. Oops, let me get my shit together. Here we go. So tell us about all this crafting that you would do, because you are super talented at this.
Well, that's. I've just started doing that. It's decoupage, and I do it with napkins. And you have to peel off, you know, like they come in either 2-ply or 3-ply. You have to peel off the other ply so that you've just got the picture, and then stick it onto stuff. But you've got to be really, really careful with the brush so that you don't get loads of wrinkles. and the card, that's stuck on with cling film with an iron and layers of stuff so that you clearly don't burn the cling film. So it's that, but I'm new to that. I've just started doing that before me and Doug started writing the album. So I've not done any since. Because I can't do crafting and write an album at the same time. I've just got to separate them. But yeah, so it's and then I painted the wine bottle. That's unusual in our house to have a wine bottle. You say, you can't understand how that got here.
Oops. And yeah, you tell us about this piece here that you've made.
That's a mint jar bottle, a mint sauce jar bottle, and it's that's cut out poppies, and I just paint it and then stick them on with Mod Podge. We like to call it in the trade. It's a type of glue, Mod Podge, and then stick pretty things on. It keeps my mind busy. It just keeps my mind from going to the dark places that our minds sometimes do.
Which is where your new album has gone incredibly, funnily enough. And what is...
And that's... Did you see... I don't know if people are going to see this, but there's a common theme going through. That's alcohol ink. And what you do is it's this special ink, and you have to put over 90% alcohol, so it's like rubbing alcohol mixed with the ink. And I've got a little compressor that you'd use for spray painting, and you don't put the ink into that, but you blow it around on the special. It's a plastic paper, it's a special paper, and you blow it around to get the effects. And then when it dries, you've got to be really quick because it dries so quickly because the alcohol evaporates. As I'm sat there going to it, it evaporates quickly.
So it's not just leftover cooking sherry.
No, it's special. I can't get it in England. I have to get it from Germany.
Right. And this one is absolutely amazeballs.
Yeah, that's my Christmas church. I made the model out of cardboard to begin with. So I had this cardboard church. Then I covered it in air dry clay and put all the detailing on. Obviously, because air dry clay dries within 24 hours, you have to do it bit by bit and do the detailing. And then when that was all dried and everything, painted it. And it's actually a year ago yesterday since I finished that. So I started it when lockdown came in. So I had to do, because I went into not going out at all because Doug couldn't go out. So I stayed in with him, and Charlotte did all our shopping for us. So it was perfect. I thought, I'll get ready for Christmas. It's May.
So Doug says you had it all lit up for Christmas. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's stunning. So
yeah.
Is this something you're going to continue on with and sell, or is this just for your own
no, I won't
pleasure?
sell them. It's just for my own pleasure. Just going to have to get some more shelving. Oh, look.
Oh, no. Look, isn't that cute?
Oh, little Christmas gnome. Oh, look.
Who's that modelled after?
Oh, I don't know. Who do you think? The mothers couldn't tell them apart.
I know. I keep looking at it, waiting for it to go, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today, we are looking at... And there's just a single bottle there. I still put it in anyway. I mean, look at the detail of that. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And are you still doing this? Is this something that you've continued on since?
Oh yeah. I will. I mean, now I've finished the album, I'll go sort my craft room out and get back to doing some more crafting until the fancy takes me to do another album.
Well,
it's I don't have to stick to one thing. I can move about, which is good.
Yeah.
And of course,
absolutely.
there's Spyro at the moment, isn't there?
Yep. So Joe's addicted to Spyro the Dragon at the moment. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a funny story. We were watching Metalhead Hippie show the other day. I don't know if Metalhead Hippie's still here, but all of a sudden, a little Spyro the Dragon appeared in the corner of the screen. And Joe thought she was hallucinating.
I did. I'm going, is that Spyro? I thought I'd just played it too much.
And we were all like, where? There is no Spyro. You're imagining things. You're imagining things. Boom.
Oh, dear.
I should change the background of my thing here, shouldn't I? Let's. I can do this, can't I? There you go. I'm at Metalhead Hippie show now. There you go. Boom. So before we get in, we'll head to the music and the albums that you and Doug have done.
Yeah.
Tell us about how the sound test room kicked off for you, and because you definitely are an instrumental part of that. Even though you're not on the screen every day, you're in the chat. You know, you live it every day because it's your business. You know, how did all this kick off? This idea to create the sound test room.
Well, we were sat around the table in the apartment in Spain, and we were talking about doing a YouTube channel. And not necessarily, I mean, at that time, it wasn't anything to do with iOS. It was just a YouTube channel. And we'd said about what to call it. And Doug said, why don't we call it the sound test room? And I went, God, no, that'll never catch on.
Oops.
Nah, I wouldn't call it that if I were you, mate. And so we did, and I think one of the first videos was tour of the studio, and I'm following him around with this camera in my hand, and I'm just thinking, don't trip over anything, and that's, you know, basically I've just always been there to support him, you know, that's been my main job, support Doug in what he does. Later on I've come into the streams and what have you, but the most important thing to me is supporting him and what he does.
And you know, over the years, the sound test room has grown. And look, I discussed this having Doug in the room. You know, we all think the world of Doug. You know, I take the piss here on the channel and stuff, but you know, we all think the.
Yeah, I've not noticed.
Yeah, we all think the world of Doug. So you know, and I've said it many times before. I did a show like this when I was getting into iOS, and I'm sure many other people here who do make iOS music. We all go to Doug's channel, and he's given us so much by showing these apps and saved us a pretty penny here and there, but also cost us a pretty fucking penny as well. Saved us buying shit apps and helped us buy good apps. So still, we've lost a lot of money. But so through the sound test room, like it's safe to say that has the community and being a part of the sound test room helped you to create music yourself?
Oh God, definitely, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Because I started creating music on iOS because I don't play anything, but I started creating it last year just before lockdown. I just said to Doug one day, I think I'll have a go.
Is that all?
You know, got all these apps. Yeah, last year, just February, I think, last year. And I'd said to Doug, I said, I've got all these apps, I might as well just have a go and see if I can do anything. I think the first thing I used was, I'm sure Doug will say, but I think it was Group the Loop I used. And that's how it started, and it just helped me. It left me to my own devices to do, you know, what I wanted to do. I think basically because he knows that I'll do what I want to do anyway. But yeah, so that's how it started, and it's just continued. And I'm so glad I got into it. I really do enjoy it. You know, I love sitting down and just listening to the sounds, even if I don't produce anything. Just going through and listening to the sounds, and just putting black hole on everything. Black hole. I can't say it enough. Black hole. 15 black holes on just one track. It's amazing. Who needs drugs? Black hole.
All right, so speaking of black hole, I'm going to throw the curveball in here. So what are some apps that you love? Let me bring up the App Store and I'll do a search for them while you tell me. Let's do it now. What are some apps that you go to? We can show black hole first. Let's do it because you've mentioned it.
Okay.
So anybody who doesn't know what black hole is it going to come up first? Oh, see, it's not going to. I have to put in. God, who makes it again? Oh yeah, Eventide. They'd love me. No, they'd love knowing that I can't remember their name. There goes that black hole pedal. Whoops. Where are you? Where are you? Black hole reverb. Here it is. Black hole reverb. Why do you like black hole?
Oh, because you can just twiddle with it, can't you? Make it do all sorts of mad stuff. I mean, I'm not technical. I just move things about and listen, and if I like it, then that's what's happening. I don't know the technical names for things. It's just nice. I like it. It sounds good.
Yeah.
It makes my playing sound amazing.
There is something, like, I've always said I'm not really into reverb apps, and I famously said it a few months ago on the show, going, there's too many reverb apps, who needs them? Until I downloaded Black Hole and then just went, geez, whatever you put it on, it makes it sound better. I wish I could put it on my life.
I do, actually. That'd be fab, wouldn't it?
Imagine that. You could go, I just checked my bank account and it's looking pretty bad, actually. I'm just going to put some black hole on it. And
I'd like some of that. It's amazing.
I'm rich. Thanks, black hole. So give us chuck us through a few other apps that you love to fiddle with.
Okay. Candy Crush Soda Saga.
I'm bringing it up. I don't give a shit.
Hey, I tell you, it's fab.
Oh, look, I've got it.
Cup of coffee, cigarette. When I get up and a bit of Candy Crush, I'm off. It sets me up for the rest of the day. I'm there.
You know, I was playing Candy Crush like 10 years ago.
Hey?
I didn't think anyone played
Yeah,
it
but
anymore.
you're in the future. You're in the future, Jade.
I know. Do you put black hole on Candy Crush? Does it help you win?
If I could, I would. I'll tell you. Might get me through those levels a little bit quicker.
Do you pay?
Think I'm only on level 56,000.
Are you somebody who...
No, I don't pay. No. Don't be ridiculous. I'm from Yorkshire. Do I pay? Do they know who I am?
I don't know. Not even out of anger.
No.
Do you?
No, I won't pay for things like that.
Do you hold a grudge? Do you hold a grudge with Candy Crush?
I do. Some days I do. But if I don't go and open it every day, I'll lose my free half hour. You know what I mean? It stopped me by the short and careless.
Oh my god. As SM Borthwick has kindly reminded us, Black Hole is on sale at the moment. So if you want to get a bit of black hole in your life, boom. What else? Throw some other apps at us, Joe.
Blaze. Anything Blaze.
Anything Blaze.
Anything Blaze. Because, I mean, you've got to remember that everything Doug's got, I've got, haven't I?
Yeah. So any of these apps. And there's a lot of Blaze apps.
Yeah.
Look, there's heaps of them I don't...
Anything Blaze.
There's heaps of them I don't actually own. Yeah. Is there a favourite Blaze?
I like the Shimmer, but I like Altessa as well. See, but I like
Altessa's
I like the yeah.
Yeah,
but I like them as well.
Look, I don't own it. Look at that. How bad's that? I don't own the Bleach Shimmer. It's terrible. So Bleach, if you want to send it to me, feel.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Bleach are watching this. Yeah.
Just shoot me an email.
I also, for synth, Korg IM1 I absolutely. It's not AUV3. I don't care because, I'm just that sort of girl. But I am one. Absolutely love it.
Well, I definitely don't own this because it's $46.99 Australian. And look, let's say the truth. Just because something's not AUV3 doesn't mean it's shite. Too many people in this community snob their nose down and go, "Oh, it's Interap audio, poo," and they're missing out on some really good sounds. What is it about the sounds in this that makes you happy?
Oh, if you can't find it in there, you're never going to find it, basically.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest with you, it's just amazing. I think Tom Rochelle will tell you that as well. I think he really likes it.
Tom Rochelle, is that who you said? Yeah. One of the admins here. You're not doing your admin work today, so I think I'm going to take your spanner away from you. Let me do that. Hippie's just said, check my email. You know what? I can't on my computer. He sent me the... Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
That's Pete Johns. Pete Johns he's a snob. Look at him.
I wish...
Interap audio, poo. Look at him.
I wish I could get my email on my computer at the moment. Hang on a minute. I can do it here. So Hippie sent me an email. We can do this live. There it is.
Yeah, you just answer your personals, Jade. I'll just wait here.
You'll
You
like
worry
this.
about me.
You'll like this. There you go. Look.
Oh, look! What a little spiral! Oh, doesn't it make you want to dance? Doesn't it make you happy? That makes you happy.
Does it make you want to dance?
Oh, that makes you happy. I see that a lot. Normally with its pants on, but
That's what we saw, like in the corner of Hippie's show. Thanks, Hippie, for sending that. Boom.
Yeah.
So I'll send this to you, Joe, afterwards.
Thanks, Hippie. Oh yeah, because that makes me happy.
Yeah, that'll give you nightmares. I'm surprised you're like.
What?
Oh, we haven't said hello to Watson yet. Is Watson there?
Come here,
Come on,
Watson.
Watson.
Come here. Come on,
Watson.
say
What are
hello.
you doing, Watson?
Come on.
Get up there, Watson.
There.
Everybody,
There
this
you
is
are.
Watson.
There you
Everybody.
Well, look at you. Look, yeah. What's that?
What's the TV?
Yeah.
What's on the TV?
Yeah, I ain't got a clue. Look at him.
He's like,
He's got a bloody
I
clue.
don't want to be a star. I don't like this.
Be a good boy.
Oh, Watson's beautiful.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
He's beautiful until the post. Off he goes. Off he goes. He's beautiful. He's beautiful until the postman arrives.
Yeah. Bless him.
All right, where are we? All right, are there any more apps you want to throw my way and tell me about?
Oh.
No,
No,
I'm throwing you in
not
the deep
really.
end.
Do you know what it is? You know that I can't remember the name of my own tracks. I'm crap at remembering app names. I have to have them in front of my face.
We did say Alteza, so I'm going to bring that up as well because Alteza is really good, isn't it? Like, it's definitely one of my favorite apps for Shimmer Reverb. So if you don't know what it is, I've done a show on it. Doug's done a show on it. Check it out. It's really cool. Did you use this on your new album?
Probably, yeah. I mean, when I did the vocally thing, like I got off you, I probably did, but used everything else. I used lots of stuff on that. What is wrong with me? Me hands.
I thought you farted or something.
No, Doug's upstairs. I probably use that, but on the vocals, because I tried to do what you do, I used loads of stuff on that, and it was really, really good. Really enjoyed doing that, actually, because you'd done it, and I bow down to you, Jade. I bow down to you.
God. Boom. How many booms have I done tonight? I've done a few of them. So look what you've done, Hippie. You've created a monster now. I can't stop saying boom. It's going to be a thing. It's taken over. All right, so let's talk about these albums that you've done. So I'm going to bring up
Yeah.
this page here. So if people want to get, let's just throw this out there. If people do want to get hold of your music, they can go to, look, I have an idea. It's counting. He reckons 22 booms. But, good on you. Good on you. So to actually get to the music, now I've put a link up the top there. So if you want to, there it is. It's up there, over there. Oh, over there, wherever the chat is, I don't even know. So if you want to check it out, it's the soundtestroom.bandcamp.com. The link's up the top. Now, Doug and Joe give away their albums for absolutely free, yeah? So you can go and download their music for free, but, be nice and throw a little money their way because they put a lot of hard work in. And I have quite a few of your albums. So how many of these have you been on with Doug? Because there's a mixture of stuff here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Why am I asking you? Here we go.
Anagram. I'm on that, Anagram.
This is
I'm on...
This is Anagram.
Yeah, Into the Woods as well.
But nice play on words there. Doug and Joe Woods, Into the Woods. You like that, folks? Clever.
Obviously the Ethnesis one.
Yep. So,
and this new one.
right, so there's 4 of them. That's right, yeah.
4.
And you can see on here,
Yeah.
you can see when you go to the page, you can see they actually state down the bottom if they're... but you've got a solo one here as well too.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about that, yeah. Completely forgotten I did a solo one. Yeah, I did. I did it just to see if I could.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to...
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did a solo one, yeah. I did that picture as well. That's Alcolink.
I'm going to play something off this. What do you want me to play off this? Why am I asking you?
Oh, you're having a
You
laugh,
don't even know.
yeah. Oh, it's oh God, a name. Oh shit, what's it called? Bloody hell! Oh, what? Just quickly tell me first, because I can't see.
Oh, fucking...
First, what's Oscar? Play
Oscar.
Oscar.
All right, we're playing Oscar.
Yeah.
Holy shit, how difficult was that? Normally artists are like, oh, yeah, well, we're just going to come and wank off how good I am. Look how good I am. Here's all my songs, everyone. Joe's like, fucking read out the titles. I've got no idea what's going on. Jesus Christ. I knew this was going to be fun. All right.
Oh, God.
All right, so...
Oh,
tell the story about Oscar before I play it, Joe.
Well, Oscar was my friend's dog,
Right.
and he had to be put to sleep while I was making the album. So I thought I'd dedicate one song for Oscar
there's
because
Oscar
he was
there.
such a lovely boy.
There's Oscar, look at him.
Yeah,
Right.
and he was a rescue dog,
Right.
and he had a lovely home with her for about 18 months. But he got cancer, and he had to be put to sleep. So.
Oh, fuck, I'm going to kill him.
Oh, you did ask, didn't you? Bring it down. That's it, Jade.
It was your daughter's fault. Charlotte's in the chat going, tell the story. Tell the story. Tell the evil death
But
story.
he was a beautiful dog, and he was just lovely. We used to look after him. We were like, it would, if Virus had been here, we'd have been well away. But the mad dog woman.
All right, let's play Oscar. Let's play a bit of Oscar. So if you want to mute, you can, or if you want to not mute, you can sit there and fart all you like, or you can get the dog to come down.
I'll mute. Thank you very much.
Nice choice. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Wood's solo. This is Oscar for Oscar. Oh. You can unmute now, Joe. Talk about a way.
I'm shy.
Talk about a way to kill the mood. That was beautiful. We just put it right down.
Oh, I'm dreadful. I am a dreadful, dreadful person. No, I'm not.
What's he talking about? So, what's your process with creating music these days? Let's talk about the new album. So, how did you kick off creating the brand new album? What was the process?
Well, Doug does all his parts, and then he sends it to me, and I just listen to it and see what I can hear inside it. And it's a little bit like we worked when I used to write the lyrics and do the vocal. Doug did his part first, and I'd listen and see what I could hear, because it speaks to me. I know it sounds a bit mad, but it speaks to me, and I can hear things. So I tend to just follow through what he's done, and put my little tinkly bits on the top and lots of reverb and black hole.
But this album that you've just done, it's slightly darker than everything else. Tell us about the...
I like dark.
Yeah.
I like dark. I love dark sounds. Really love dark sounds. They make me happy.
So tell us a little...
Dark sounds.
Tell us about the theme behind it. How did the theme of this new album come about?
Well, we'd probably just sat here one night and said that let's make it dark. You know, we'll do another album and let's make it dark. And there's nothing. Doug makes all the titles up, and he sends them, and they've got titles. And I don't even look at the titles. I have no clue what they're called. I just listen to it and put on what I think I like and go. So it's, but I know it's going to be dark. Cause he sent me one, and I just said to him, I said, well, that's a bit happy. There's no darkness can go on that. It's a bit happy. Make it darker.
So it's released yesterday, yeah.
Yeah.
And the album was premiered.
It's platinum. It's gone platinum.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So and it was featured last night, so yesterday, on the Sound Test Room. So if you want to hear the whole thing in its entirety and watch Doug bopping away dancing to it, we'll kind of sit there and just because it's a good thing to do, because he washed his hair for it, and
it did,
and it looked very flowy and very lovely.
It was very coiffed.
I can just see him sitting in his room going, "Shut up, Starr." He's probably wishing there was buffering. So yeah, and you guys do a lot of that stuff over the channel. So you support a lot of like artists and stuff, and do these music nights. So
yeah,
is it? And you another thing I want to bring up too, because you don't really make many appearances on the Sound Test Room, but you do for quiz nights over there.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about the quiz nights, because we didn't talk about when Doug was on.
They're just for a bit of fun. It's a bit of a laugh, isn't it, watching people. I mean, and Colin Powell, he's clearly using a computer because he's getting there first. I'm not saying he's cheating, but he's getting there first. But it's just a little bit of fun. It's something silly to do, because there's that, people are typing in the answers and nobody knows who's going to get there first.
Yeah.
And the people are going, I came up first in that chat. Well, not on my chat feed, you didn't.
Yeah, that's...
Well,
I don't know.
It's just, we're just trying to start World War III, basically, in the quizzing world.
Yeah, I don't know how you could do that, because like everyone's chat pops up at different times. So I see it here.
Yeah.
Like I can see people coming up in different order in one screen, and over here it's coming up in another order. So have you had any major blowouts from it? Anybody threatened to come and kill you because they didn't win the quiz night?
funnily enough, no.
No.
No, they're a nice bunch.
So Charlotte says, long story
Well,
short.
they've not sent us.
Charlotte says, long story short,
What?
if you have crap internet, you're fucked. So, well, she didn't say fucked, but I had to get some swears in there. We're a bit low on swears today.
I know. Do you know how good have I been?
I know, you said you weren't going to swear today, and I was utterly disappointed.
I know. I'm sorry. Shit bum back. Fuck crap. Done. I've done it.
And there you go. That's just a small sample of what we experience on Clubhouse every night, but in a very mild form. So now that the album has come out, and it's an awesome album, I really do implore you all to go and check it out. It's not what you expect. When I listened to it, I didn't expect it to be so dark, and I really loved it because there's a lot of textures in it, and it's very soundscapey but very moody, and it's quite different to what we're hearing now. Did you just say Doug and Joe are having a go?
Yeah, at music. At music.
Doug and Joe are having a go.
Oh, Starr, you do drag it down, don't you? Do drag it down.
You know, one of the lovely things on Clubhouse I hear nearly every day chatting with you two is when you go to bed, Doug normally says, all right, well, we're going to go get off now. And it never gets old. I was just thinking, well, can't you just go to bed for once? It's a little bit much,
Oh,
a
dear.
little bit more information than what I needed there, but, okay, sure. I mean, you must have great rhythm, you two. Oh, God.
We're amazing.
Boom.
Don't even need quantize.
Quantize us, Doug. Oh, man. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time in this interview because it's been heaps of fun. I've got a couple more questions I'm going to fire at you. So there's the usual one. There's the usual one, but I'm going to end on a different question today.
All right.
So we're going to play one more track as well from the new album. What was it? I think we're going to play... I can't remember what I was going to play now. It was... what did I open with today? I opened with Up to the Below, didn't I?
Yeah.
What was the other one I was going to play? Can you remember?
We're at number
It was
4.
Dark Star, yeah. So I'll just get that ready. So, all right, let's ask this question because I know this is a contentious question for Doug. Because last time I asked Doug, he called me a dickhead. This one, so hopefully you're going to be a bit.
I know.
You're going to be a bit nicer to me.
I am.
Joe, if somebody was considering becoming creative, no matter what it is, when would you suggest the best time for them to start?
In the womb. Start in the womb. Start there. Start as you mean to go on. Come out with some Mod Podge. Little guitar in your hand. That's it. In the womb. Start there.
All right. So, Doug, did you have to? Doug's just written in the chat, dickhead. Did you have to? See? All right.
No, you should start as soon as you feel the need to create. If you want to create, whatever it is, do it then. Do it then. Start. Doesn't have to cost you a load of money. Just do it.
Exactly. I find it utterly astounding that you just started making music on iPad last year. Like, I kind of overlooked that. And for you to be creating this kind of level of music is just amazing. It really is. Like, can I ask, did the pandemic because, we've all been locked down. We're locked down back here in Australia, in Victoria again, as of last night, midnight, which sucks. I'm super angry about it. We've been free to roam for the longest time, and all of a sudden this inbred family fucked each other or some bullshit, and now we're all locked in. Did the lockdown help you find your creative spark?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it probably did, because I didn't have anything else to do. I wasn't going out or anything, so I just thought, let's give it a go. I'm glad I did. Doug's over the moon that I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you've got a fantastic voice, and it's so awesome to hear that you've just come out of nowhere last year and started just pumping this stuff out, because it'd be an utter shame for you not to be making music. And
oh, thanks, Jade.
No, and I wanted to have you on the show, and I know you were kind of like, the running joke is like, why would you have me on? I'm like, because you're extremely talented, you're a really beautiful human being, unless you get on your bad side. And like anybody who knows you well knows that you're a million laughs and a really awesome friend. So I do thank you for coming on and sharing your tales with us all.
Oh, thanks for having me, and thanks for everybody staying around and watching. Thanks, it's really, really kind of you.
Yeah. So,
thank you.
Thank you all guys for being here. It's wonderful. Sorry I haven't gone through and named you all. On these shows it's a bit hard, but I see you all here. And so the last question of the interview, who's the biggest dickhead of them all, Joe?
Doug. Andy won't mind me saying that, because he knows I don't lie.
You hear that, Doug? You lose. You lose. You're the dickhead. I'm not the dickhead. Right, Woods?
But it's a lovely dickhead. It's the best sort of dickhead.
Well, thank you for all you do along with the sound test room and all the music that you create and just a friendship. It's so awesome to have you on. As I said, folks, make sure you go and download the music, because there's an absolute shit ton of it there. And, they really do work hard, both Doug and Joe, to not only entertain, but inform and actually create really great music. So I've just inspirational people, great friends that I'm super proud to have in my life. So go and do that. And we are going to end the show today with a track from the album. Let me turn down this. So tell us about this track, Dark Starr. This is, tell us the story of...
You'll have to play it. It's a track that we just recently did. There's no real story behind it. It just speaks for itself.
I'm imagining this interview on Rolling Stone magazine. It's like, so we've got Joe Woods here. Tell us about your new album. ...
Yeah.
We didn't get a response. So I'm just going to fill in the blanks. This is Dark Starr, and it's about a star that's possibly dark.
Oh, it's dark.
It's very dark. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you, Joe, for coming on. I hope you had fun. Stay on the call.
Thank you. Will do.
So I can say goodbye to you. Oh, no. Hey, we can't go yet because...
Oh, you've got to do a singer.
For we... That was dramatic, wasn't it? So well, let's spin the wheel, because we've got three copies of, and I need to sort out with everybody. So the last wheel that we did, there was an issue. There was a problem with my wheel, which wasn't recognizing names properly. I have sorted the error, so it has been fixed. So I do apologize. I did write a comment on the last video about it, but it is fixed. Everything's sorted now. So we got 3 copies of Waverley tables to give away. So let's spin this. Let me get my phone ready, because I'm going to have to write this shit down, because I'm so organized. Open up my notepad. How good is the Notes app? Let's spin the wheel. I've actually only got 3 copies. I had to update it. So if you check back, it's actually been updated to 3 copies, because I miscalculated. But here we go. So Let's do it. Let's spin the wheel. Good luck to everybody. Joe Zero. Well done, Joe Zero. Joe. Wow, Joe Zero. Excellent. Good job, Joe Zero. Let's spin again. So another spin. You can come off mute if you want, Joe.
Am I on mute?
Oh, I thought you were on mute.
I've just been quiet while you do your work.
Greg Oulay. I think that's how you say it. Did I pronounce it right? Oulay. I hope so. I'm shit with that stuff. Oulay. Greg Oulay. Congratulations, you've won a copy as well. And the last one to give away will be Troy Outram. There we go. Troy Outram.
Congratulations to the winners.
Yeah, congratulations. I'll be in contact. We'll sort out you sending me an email, and we'll get those codes out to you soon. What have we got coming up? Let's just do this. Let's go over here. So what have we got coming up on the show? We have, I don't know what's happening tomorrow. Probably nothing. Probably going to have a day off. Let me just close that for a second. We do have coming up. Shit, that was bad. That was a good one. Thanks, that app. So what do we have? We've got coming up here. This bottle's coming up. No, we don't have that coming up. I'm doing a tribute to Mike Patton this week. So doing a tribute to Mike Patton. That's coming up on Saturday night. So if you're linked to Mike Patton and that kind of stuff, Mr. Bungle, Faith No More, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of those songs. We also have coming up on the show on the weekend not that one. See, I'm super unprepared. We've got this one. We are doing a behind the song, which is sponsored by DistroKid, and we've got Russ coming up on the show, and he's going to talk about his single Concord, and we're going to look at how he made Concord. So that's really cool as well. Yeah, and that is it. So now I can say goodbye and bring up Joe and Doug's track. This is Dark Starr. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Joe. Love you lots. We'll probably see you on Clubhouse or something like that. And
yeah.
Adios, everybody.
I'm going to mute.
Go on mute.
Bye.
Bye-bye.